free MLB picks. This is action here for Monday, May the 27th. Tony T, our MLB pick show here for Monday's action. Well, this is going to be just a part one because we have all 11 games. Before we get into just a couple of things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports, making it a great time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit us with that like, that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Remember, visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers from our industry. Click the links of the hot cappers, gets out to our top performers like CJ Surgeon for the year, Tim Irwin, yours truly up there last 30 days, Ruben, Mark Butterscotch, Ron Hahn, Jerry Lewis, been hot on baseball. Check out our baseball numbers. Ben as well in baseball, Ramon as well. Ramon and Pravi, our top unit producer in baseball for the year. Guys, find the latest premium picks here, center of the page. These are our tabs here for our best bets, our $15 promotional item. Of course, the multi-packs as well will be locked and loaded here for the card on Monday, so go ahead and get signed up. Of course, all these one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee, and that's where you'll find them here with the best bets, the $15 and the multi-packs up there as well. Ben and Bo already coming in with the multi-packs. Pick ticker there. You can purchase plays a la carte there, team versus team information. Our promo code is TonyT at checkout. We'll save 20% off all packages. And, of course, the next level service for those big bankroll bettors, executive service. We give you picks immediately throughout the betting cycle to ensure that you get the plays right away and that you also get the best numbers. We also rate the plays, which is something those you big bankroll bettors love. Call or text 323-607-0203. Executive service. Again, if you're betting about over $500 a game, this would be in your price range. All right, let's get this one started. Red Sox and Orioles MLB pick. This one here on Monday. Cooper Criswell will start for Boston. Criswell has appeared in 8 games, an ERA 2.86, whip of 1.13. The right-hander fanning 24%, 5.5% walks. His ground ball is 49%, 1.3 home runs per 9 innings. Now his FIP is 3.90. It does suggest a rise in ERA should form hold. Cole Irvin will start for Baltimore. Irvin appeared in 9 games in ERA 3.15, whip of 1.09. Lefty strikes out 16%, 4.5% walks. Ground ball is 45%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. Boston on the road hitting 252 and putting up 4.9 runs per game, winning 16 of their 27. Their bullpen on the road has an ERA of 2.84. The Orioles in their past 7 games hitting 230. Red Sox 27-22, underdog of plus 125 to plus 175 the past 2 seasons. It's a plus 17-year return play here. Boston plus 147. Blue Jays and White Sox MLB pick. This one here on Monday. Chris Bassett is the starter for Toronto. Bassett in 10 starts, ERA 4.39, whip of 1.46. The veteran strikes out 20%, 10.5% with the walks. The ground balls come 44%, 1.14 home runs per 9 innings. Nick Nastrini is the starter for Chicago. Nastrini has 3 starts and ERA 11.91, whip of 2.56. The righty fans 13%, 20% walks. Ground balls 36%, 1.59 home runs per 9 innings. Toronto, though, batting just .222 on the road, losing 16 of their 27 games. Chicago batting .215 in day games, putting up 2.6 runs a game. Bassett 11-1 to the under when lined between minus 125 and minus 175 the past 2 seasons. Chicago 29-16 in home day games the past 2 seasons. The Blue Jays 36-19 to the under, facing an AL team averaging 4.4 runs per game or fewer the past 2 seasons. Here, play Toronto, Chicago under 8.5. Royals and Twins MLB pick. This one on Monday. Alec Marsh will start for Kansas City. Marsh has 8 starts, ERA 2.72, whip 1.07. The right-hander at K-Mark here up 20%, 7% walks. Ground balls 36%, 0.63 home runs per 9 innings. Joe Ryan is the starter for Minnesota. Ryan has 10 starts and ERA 3.15, whip of 0.98. The righty fanning 27%. 3.5% walks. His ground ball is 35%, 1.05 home runs per 9 innings. KC in their past 7 games hitting 324, putting up 7.7 runs a game. The Twins at home batting .227, putting up 3.7 runs a game. The team record behind Marsh 7-1 this season with a plus 7.5 unit return. They are 27-15 against right-handers this year, a plus 13 unit return. Minnesota 3-13 facing teams with a 620 win rate or with a minus 11.5 unit loss. Player Kansas City plus 148. Cubs and Brewers MLB pick. This one here on Monday. Justin Steele is the starter for Chicago. Steele has 5 starts, an ERA 5.68, whip of 1.18. The lefty fans 21%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball is 41%, 2.13 home runs per 9 innings. Robert Gasser to start for Milwaukee. Gasser 3 starts, ERA 2.65, whip here of 1.12. The lefty striking at 8.5%, 1% walks. Ground ball is 50%, no homers allowed. Chicago in their past 7 games seen just 170, putting up 2.6 runs a game. Milwaukee in their day games banging 281, putting up 5.3 runs a game, winning 14 of their 22. They are 35-17 at home when lined at even money to minus 150 the past 2 seasons, with a plus 13.5 unit return. Play Milwaukee minus 120. Nationals and Braves MLB pick Monday. Mitchell Parker is the starter for Washington. Parker in 7 starts, ERA 3.32, whip of 1.16. The rookie lefty, a K mark here, 21%, 5% walks. Ground ball is 47%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. Charlie Morton will start for Atlanta. Morton in 9 starts at an ERA 3.35, whip of 1.20. Veteran fans 25%, 10% with the walks. The ground ball is 47%, 0.88 home runs per 9 innings. Past 7 games, the Braves are batting 240. The Nationals batting 217 against right-handed starters, going under in 21-34. Washington 47-29 to the under, when a road underdog of plus 150 or greater the past 2 seasons. Atlanta 19-8 to the under when favored by minus 150 or higher. The play here, Washington, Atlanta under 9. Cardinals and Reds MLB pick Monday. Lance Lynn, the starter for St. Louis. Lynn has 10 starts, an ERA 3.68, whip of 1.34. The veteran fans 21%, 9% with the walks. The ground ball is 40%, 1.05 home runs per 9 innings. Nick Lodolo is the starter for Cincinnati. Lodolo in 6 starts, an ERA 3.34, the whip 0.94. Lefties tosses an elite 31% strikeouts, 6.5% walks. The ground ball served 44.5%, 0.77 home runs per 9 innings. St. Louis in their past 7 games batting 294, put up 5.9 runs a game. The Reds in their day games batting 210 and losing 13 of the first 20. Cincinnati is 31-40 when lined at home between even money and minus 150 the past 2 seasons. That's a minus 17.5 unit loss. Player St. Louis plus 123. Dodgers and Mets MLB pick here for Monday. Gavin Stone will start for Los Angeles. Stone has 9 starts, an ERA 3.60, whip of 1.30. The righty strikes out 16.5%, 8% walks. The ground ball is 44%, 0.72 home runs per 9 innings. Tyler McGill is the starter for New York. McGill in 2 starts allowed 3 earned runs with 11 strikeouts in 9 innings of work. He returned from a shoulder strain. In 60 career appearances, the right-hander is an ERA of 4.66, whip of 1.41, striking out 266 batters in 272 and a third innings of work. Los Angeles bullpen on the road, an ERA of 2.34 in their 24 games. They are 12-5 of the under in day games as they bat 229 and put up 3.6 runs a game. The Mets bullpen at home, an ERA of 2.81 in their first 16 home games. They are batting 204 at home, going under in 16 of their first 26. New York 47-23 to the under at home against right-handers the past 2 seasons. Play here Los Angeles and New York under 8.5. Guardians and the Rockies MLB pick for action on Monday. Xavier Curry will start for Cleveland. Curry in 2 starts allowed 2 earned runs with 5 strikeouts in 9 1/3 innings. He struggled in AAA this year with an ERA of 8.79, whip of 1.53 in 28 2/3 innings of work. The right-hander has 45 career appearances with an ERA of 4.04, whip of 1.38 in 113 2/3 innings, striking out 75 batters. Austin Gomber to start for Colorado. Gomber has 10 starts, an ERA 2.76, whip of 1.11. Lefty fans 17.5%, 7% walks. Ground balls 44.5%, 1.38 home runs per 9 innings. Guardians bullpen on the road, an ERA of 2.73 in their 28 games, winning 17 of them. They are batting 272 against left-handers, putting up 6.5 runs a game against them. Cleveland 14-3 in their day games. Colorado batting 230 in their day games, losing 13 of 19. Cleveland 18-5 when lined between even money and minus 150 this season, a plus 11.5 unit return. And 31-13 facing teams that average 7 or greater strikeouts per game. Player will be Cleveland minus 127. Phillies and Giants MLB pick. This one here on Monday. Taijuan Walker to start for Philadelphia. Walker in 5 starts carries an ERA 5.06, whip of 1.54. Righty fans 18%, 8.5% walks. Ground ball served 32%, 2 home runs per 9 innings. Blake Snell to start for San Francisco. Snell has 4 starts, ERA 11.40, whip of 2.07. The lefty K rate 22%, 11.5% walks. Ground ball served 51%, 1.2 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 4.58 does suggest a drop in ERA based on his numbers. Philadelphia hitting .260 and putting up 5 runs per game on the road, winning 16 of their 23 games. Their bullpen on the road, an ERA of 3.01. First home game for San Francisco with no day off after a road trip traveling from New York, and you've got a 2 o'clock local start. Like, is that right? No, it's not. All right, they're playing early here in this game. No, it's not that early. But anyway, it's a trip here. That is an early start. My goodness, look at that time. Wow, that's tough here. That's tough here for San Francisco. Just realized that time start, and they just played New York to finish a 10-game road trip. Woo! Got to take Philadelphia here, minus 107. All right, we go Marlins and Padres MLB pick. This one here on Monday. All right, Trevor Rogers is the starter here for Miami. Rogers in 10 games on the campaign, an ERA 6.11, whip of 1.84. Lefty strikes out 18.5%, 10.5% walks. The ground ball is 50%, 0.99 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 4.32 suggests a drop in ERA based on his numbers. Michael King to start for San Diego. King has 11 appearances, ERA 4.28. The whip 1.31. The right-hander fans 25%, 10.5% walks. His ground balls come in 39%, 1.77 home runs per 9 innings. Miami 17-17 facing right-handed starters this season. That's a plus 4.5 unit return. Their bullpen on the road, ERA 3.62 in their 24 games. In their past 7 games, the Marlins are batting .274. Miami is batting .225 against left-handers. And I should say San Diego. San Diego is batting .225 against left-handers, averaging 2.5 runs a game. San Diego has lost 18-29 at home. Play here in Miami, plus 160. Astros and Mariners MLB pick Monday. All right, Framber Valdez to start for Houston. Valdez in 7 starts. ERA 4.32, whip of 1.32. The lefty striking out 20%, 7% walks. The ground ball is 65%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Bryce Miller is the starter for Seattle. Miller has 10 starts in ERA 3.53, whip of 0.97. The righty striking out 24%, 7% walks. Ground ball is 37%, 1.69 home runs per 9 innings. Seattle home batting .217, going under in 16 of their 24. Their bullpen at home, an ERA at 3.10. First home game for the Mariners after a 10-game road trip back east with no day off in between. The under 4-1 in Miller's first 5 home starts. The player will be Houston, Seattle under 7.5. All right, that was our MLB pick show here for action on Monday. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free MLB picks updated all season long and free picks every day from all the major sports. Making it a great time to subscribe. Give us that thumbs up, that like. It really helps us build up our audience. We greatly appreciate it. Remember our site, Tony'sPicks.com, is where you'll find our best plays. Our premium picks are there. The promo code TonyT at checkout will save you the 20% off. Next level service with the big bankroll bettors executive service. You bet $500 or more per game. This would be in your price range. We rate the plays, give you the plays immediately to ensure you get them and get the best number. Call or text 323-607-0203. All right, part 1 is all 11 games, all in one video today. So just as a part 1, NBA's up there, Steve Duncan, NHL is up there, as well as an MLB from Ron and Bo. All right, Tony T, we'll talk to you later.